got an email that I hope that you'll enjoy. It certainly was a positive one for me. I wanted to share it with you. He begins and says, "Hi Eric, I just wanted to drop you a quick note. I love your YouTube videos. I'm very fortunate that I only got as far as studying the first few chapters of the What Does the Bible Not Really Teach book before I realized I needed to get out of the faithless and obsolete slave's control. And this is after about 7 years ago, where I also studied with the J-Dubs a bit and lost interest, but never since questioned the Crotch Tower's authority." Okay, so we can already see this fellow has a sense of humor. Yeah, I get it. He says, "I must say the brothers are loving, sincere, and genuine, and incorporated me even as a study, future convert, as one of their brothers, despite my family being not interested and me being a blind person. Admittedly, the organization is very well sorted for blindies with Braille, a very accessible app, especially on iOS with VoiceOver, a very accessible website and reading from the New Age World Translation to the Crotch Tower and Asleep publications to the Kingdom Misery and the JW Monthly Broad Farsing. I was with no accessibility challenges, able to easily access all their spiritual junk food." Again, this guy is just got such a funny, sarcastic way of writing. He says, "But since my study, a younger elder who also offered to cycle with me on the tandem," another lure. So, of course, do things, hobbies and such that you like to do. It's all part of the love bombing that witnesses do to target new converts. We know this. Anyways, he says, "Started with the BS of telling me not to Google anything outside the jw.org site or the JW Library app, and then hint about less association with worldly friends and family, and to consider scaling down on my road running, and I wasn't near marathon training hours as previously, yet. I started seeing, or in my case hearing, red lights, and started Googling and YouTubing, and came across everything, including your videos and jwfacts.com, and also got and read Ray Franz's book, The Elder's Flock, God's Sheep KS10 book, etc. Well, funny enough, none of the brothers have bothered coming over for coffee, cycled with me, invited me to dinner or socials since I stopped going to meetings. But obviously only elders have walked into my premises doing shepherd calls. And since I told them I am no longer convinced that their governing body is God's true channel on earth, and that I no longer want to study, they still come around and start talking about totally other things. Cars, animals, how are my family, etc. And at the very end tell me that they miss me and they will never shun me. Whatever. My best friend, who's a JW for 7 years, has included me into their family like one of them, even when I went weak in the truth. But now he doesn't even call me. Isn't that partial shunning? And only the elders are coming around for possible shepherding. So maybe I have to go public as an apostate for those elders to leave me alone. But anyway, enough ranting. Just wanted to say thanks for your informative videos. I'm actually glad I've made the move. And by the way, since I've gone to Babylon the Great, another church just to get different association, and enjoyed the more lively and less boring nature of a multi-denominational church compared to the JW Kingdom Brawl. Thanks and regards," and then his name and location. I'm not sure if he wants those shared or not, so I would never do that in an email, of anyone's identity. But what a great email. What just a simple experience of someone that encounters the witnesses, studies with them a little bit, just starts to Google things after they warned him right away not to. And then what does he find? JW Facts, JW Struggle. He probably found Cedar's great site, JW Survey. He probably found Mike and Kim. He probably found all these other great people. And even if we don't all agree on everything as ex-J-Dubs, he was able to see the truth about the truth. And that's so encouraging. More and more people are waking up, folks. And I appreciate you watching this video. To all of you, my faithful subscribers and friends out there in YouTube land and all over, the United States and the United Kingdom and all the other great places, South Africa, etc. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your kind words. I know I'm not doing quite as many videos as I have in the past. I'm doing as much as I can. I want it to still be, fun. I want it to still be enjoyable. I'm just not going to be able to do quite as many as I used to. I've taken on some volunteering. I've taken on some other things in my life. But you know what? I'm happy. I'm doing well. And take care to you all. I will do another video as soon as I can.
The order is rapidly fading, for the times they are a-changing.